Got my friend from ABCO Systems, Dan Kogan, showing up here.
How are you doing today?
Dan, from salads to racking. How you doing? We're live here on LinkedIn, so say hello to the people.
Doing well. Pleasure to be here. Happy birthday, sir.
Thank you.
Best wishes to
Yeah,
you.
it is my birthday.
And,
we're
excited
gonna try
to be here
and
at
keep that low
CSCMP.
key. But definitely. So tell us a little bit about ABCO for people that aren't familiar.
So ABCO is a warehouse and DC systems integrator. We design warehouses, we design distribution centers to really accommodate the end user's goal. Mm-hmm. We try to have that boutique feel, while still being able to help out some larger name logos.
Yes.
It's an interesting process to be part of and a fantastic team to be a member of.
Definitely. I've used ABCO a couple times in companies that I worked for, and maybe potentially we're in discussion right now to do a project together, actually. But yeah, I mean, definitely very great what you guys have built out, and you have the innovation center, showcase, demo. What do you guys call it there in New Jersey?
So we refer to it as a showroom,
Showroom,
but it
yes.
is is essentially a toy store for all of us supply chain
It
folks.
is, yeah. It is like a toy store. You go in there, and it's like all different setups. You can visualize and imagine things. I mean, and that's fairly new. So tell us a little bit about how that's kind of changed the sales process a little bit and allowed people to have a better understanding of some of the new technologies too, because you have a lot of automation stuff in there as well.
Absolutely. So ABCO started as a garment on hanger supplier, and while it moved forward into pallet racking and storage needs, it's now focusing heavily on automation. And where the showroom allows us to approach differently than others is we want to bring the customer in. We want to have this technology drive conversations. Very often we're faced with a problem and we try to think narrowly on how to solve it, when in reality the better approach is to bring in a prospect customer or an existing customer, have conversation about what's going on in the industry, have conversation about other people's dilemmas and how they might hit home upon the end user. As we walk through our showroom, as we share all the technology that we have literally within our headquarters showroom, we can figure out better ways to grow your business, better ways to grow your operation, make it more efficient and naturally more profitable, as that is always the goal.
Yeah, I think and it's an amazing thing, and I think it's such a smart thing too to be able to bring that collaboration to that place and visualize some things too. And if people haven't seen it, we have done a video there before with Seth from ABCO, so they could check that out and hopefully visit sometime in New Jersey as well. So I'm curious, what's your, it's kind of I don't know if it's the first day technically, first day kind of for the big exhibit here, but what's your impression so far from Edge?
Sorry, one more time?
What's your impression so far from Edge?
So Edge is, first and foremost, quite a turnout. Really impressive.
Yeah, nice.
The convention center is beautiful. Like I said, there's so many people here from so many angles, different parts of this industry, different parts of this kind of little community that really runs the world. It's fantastic to see some familiar faces from some of the vendors we work with. Today's opening showcase was phenomenal. It was really good to kind of have some insight into what Target does and how they think. I'm very happy to be here, and being a board member for the New York, New Jersey chapter.
That's right, yeah.
Is a huge opportunity for me. I'm very thankful for them. I appreciate Nick Klatchik, the current incumbent president, and Sandy Vosk, the outgoing president of the New York, New Jersey chapter. They've sort of taken me under their wing, and it's been a pleasure and an honor.
Great. And I'm curious too, I mean, CSCMP, what have been some of the benefits for getting involved for you? I mean, how would you recommend people to get involved with CSCMP, like regional chapters like New York, New Jersey, or something like that?
So as you mentioned, being a little bit newer to this industry, being a little bit newer to the community, I saw CSCMP as a way to grow my legs. I saw it as a way to network with like-minded folk within the same industry. But where the advantage comes in is everyone knows why you're there, and everyone's there for the same reason. So it might have been my second event, but one of the first two for sure. We went on a boat ride around Manhattan, and having lived in Manhattan, having grown up in the suburbs, I never did that before.
Yeah.
So we listen. I got on a boat with 20 strangers, but the comfort of knowing why we were all there certainly played into the conversations of where you're from, what do you do, what is your experience, and what are your thoughts. So it's a highway towards growing relationships, and that is a big thing for ABCO. It's a big thing for me personally. We're here to grow relationships.
Yeah, absolutely. And I know ABCO is huge on that and great at relationship building and just overall connecting people as well. So, I mean, if you're looking for any projects or anything, I mean, what's the best way to get in touch with you guys? Because, I mean, you guys have connections all over the place, so you can always help people, and it's great to work with you as well. So how can you get in touch?
Yeah, so our website is always a great way to communicate. ABCO Systems is partners with many throughout the industry, so there are the referrals, and there is always that opportunity to work through your current connections. But if you would like to contact us directly, you can find me on LinkedIn. My last name is Kogan, Kogan. Nice. First name Daniel, and of course through our website, abcosystems.com.
Yeah, absolutely. So, Dan, great to connect with you here, and I'll see you back in New Jersey as well, definitely.
Absolutely. Yeah, looking forward to it.
Yeah, so appreciate you stopping by, man.
Cool. Thank you for having me.